Hey guys, good morning. This is March the 13th. It's a beautiful, glorious day. It's gonna be in like the mid 70s today. I garden in zone 8A. Like, that's my dog, Xena. She loves rolling in the grass. Say hi, Xena. Xena, say hi. Anyways, I wanted to show you what the beginning of spring looks like. Isn't this beautiful? This is a Japanese magnolia tree, and it literally is the center of my garden. It's the centerpiece of my front yard, and I love it. I don't know what variety this is. If you do, feel free to leave a comment below and tell me what it is. I would appreciate it. But each year, this year looks more spectacular than previous years, but each year it blooms before the leaves come out, and then it provides a beautiful shade canopy in the summertime with all the leaves. But I get to enjoy this for a couple weeks. I made a prior video where it was just showing a couple of flowers, and now you can see majority of it has started to bloom. There are still more buds, as you can see. I'll get a closer picture. But here's buds still trying to come out. I'm sorry, I'm so short. This tree is probably a good 15 feet, I would say, all the way to the top of the canopy. I can literally walk right underneath the tree. I'm about 5 foot. And as you can see, it's a 5 trunk tree, not a single like a standard. But I actually really enjoy having one that looks like this. I mean, it's so unique. I can literally walk inside of it and stand on the inside. But in the wintertime, I put these lights on so it glows and flashes, because it's pretty bare in the wintertime. So it basically just, has branches just like this in the wintertime. But in the summertime, well, springtime, it gives this spectacular display. One of my bucket list is to go to a garden that has all the varieties of magnolia trees. I think by far the Japanese magnolia is my favorite. So, when it first blooms, it's like this rich, deep burgundy color. And then gradually, as it opens up, it gets lighter and lighter. You can see in the center of it, where all the pollen is, it's like this prickly looking flower on the inside with gold and a lavender color. And then on the inside, literally at the tip right there, is this beautiful lavender looking little bud. I'm hoping to get a better color for you guys, but the camera doesn't really want to zoom in. But yeah, it's so beautiful. I mean, if you don't have one of this tree, I would recommend getting one, because it literally is like the first sign of spring other than your daffodils. And speaking of that, I have some too that I'll show you in just a moment. But this tree brings me so much enjoyment and pleasure. And I hope it does the same for you too. So yep, I would definitely recommend the Japanese magnolia. Now literally right across from it at the corner of my property, there's your Southern Belle Magnolia. Just the white flower blooming ones. I don't think there's any bloom on these right now. They usually bloom later. But this tree is like, oh, here's a little bud. You see that little bud? It is pretty spectacular. The flower, the white, Southern Magnolia flower that you would normally picture. It is probably a good 30 feet, I would say. Now, they of course don't drop their leaves. And it has a two-tone leaf effect, so you know, one side is green, of course, and on the other side is this brown color. And I know a lot of people use them for decorations because they dry perfect. But here, if you look at under the canopy of it, you can see the brown color. But it is definitely two-sided interest. Look, there's like a caterpillar or a moth that laid its cocoon on the underneath. There's one. Oh, there's two of them actually on that one. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've noticed that before. Here's Xena again, playing around. Are you playing around? It drops these seed pods, as you can see, everywhere. Xena likes to play with them and chase around. She's a good, happy dog.